Welcome back, folks, to the channel. In this video, we will take a closer look at how to create a winning sales funnel. Before we dive in, here is a quick joke for you. Why don't marketers like trampolines? They're scared of high bounce rates. Now, while that's a bit of marketing humor to kick things off, it's a real concern, isn't it? High bounce rates are the nightmare of every marketer. But don't worry, just like a well-trained trampoline artist, with the right techniques, you can convert those bounces into flips and flips into sales. Welcome, dear friends, to the fascinating world of sales funnels. Imagine this, a wide, welcoming mouth that gradually narrows down into a point. That's your sales funnel. It's a crucial tool in successful marketing, a strategic pathway designed to convert potential customers into actual buyers. A well-structured sales funnel is like a GPS for your marketing efforts. It shows you where you're going, how to get there, and what to avoid on the way. It's a roadmap to success, guiding you through the twists and turns of the customer journey. So if you're ready to convert those bouncing visitors into loyal customers, stick around. Scene script. First things first, understanding your audience. Now imagine you're a tailor. You wouldn't craft a suit without taking measurements, would you? In a similar vein, you can't create an effective sales funnel without understanding your audience. This understanding is your tape measure, your guide to crafting a successful sales funnel. Knowing your audience's needs is pivotal. It's about recognizing their pain points, the problems they are trying to solve, and offering a solution. Similarly, understanding their preferences helps you customize the way you present your solution. Do they prefer a more formal approach or something more relaxed and conversational? Additionally, understanding their behavior is equally crucial. It helps you predict how they might react to different strategies, which ones they would likely respond to, and which ones they might not. So, as you start to build your sales funnel, keep these points in mind. Remember, a sales funnel that doesn't consider its audience is like a ship without a compass. Now that you know your audience, it's time to grab their attention. Picture a world where your product or service is the star of the show. But how do you make that happen? By creating awareness. This is the first and arguably one of the most crucial stages in the sales funnel. Imagine you've just crafted the perfect product, but no one knows it exists. It's like a tree falling in a forest with no one around. Does it make a sound? Maybe. But does it make an impact? Not quite. Creating awareness is about making noise, the right kind of noise. It's about using strategies like social media campaigns, content marketing, public relations, and even partnerships with influencers. These tools can help you raise the curtain and put your product or service on the stage it deserves. Remember, the goal here isn't just to create awareness. It's to create the right kind of awareness. It's about reaching the right people, at the right time, in the right way. Awareness is the first step towards interest, and interest is the first step towards conversion. Awareness is good, but interest and desire are even better. Now, let's delve into how businesses can stimulate that interest and desire among potential customers. It's a game of chess, not checkers, requiring strategic planning and execution. The first pawn in play is compelling content. We live in an era of information overload, where attention spans are shrinking. Your content needs to be engaging, informative, and above all, valuable. It should answer the questions, why should I care? What's in it for me? The key is to position your product or service as the hero of your customer's story, solving their problems or fulfilling their desires. Next, we move on to attractive offers. It's human nature to be drawn to things that offer us a great deal. Whether it's a discount, a bonus, or a limited time offer, these incentives can be highly effective in stimulating interest and desire. But remember, it's not about slashing prices left, right, and center. It's about creating perceived value. It's about making the customer feel that they're getting more than they're paying for. Lastly, we have effective communication. This extends far beyond just talking about your product's features. It's about connecting with your customers on an emotional level. Storytelling is an integral part of this process. Stories evoke emotions, and emotions drive decisions. But be genuine, for authenticity is valued more than ever in today's market. Now let's weave these elements together. Imagine you're a local bakery. Your compelling content could be a video showcasing the passion and craftsmanship that goes into baking each loaf. Your attractive offer could be a limited time, buy one, get one free deal on your most popular bread. And your effective communication could be a heartfelt story about the bakery's history, connecting with your customers on a deeper level. Stimulating interest and desire isn't just about selling a product, it's about selling a solution to a problem. And remember, in the end, it's not about the bread. It's about the feeling of warmth and comfort that comes with a fresh homemade loaf. Now that you've built interest and desire, it's time to encourage action. This is the point where your potential customers decide to jump in or not. So how can you nudge them in the right direction? One powerful tool at your disposal is a clear call to action. Whether it's a button that says "Buy now" or an invitation to subscribe to a newsletter, a well-crafted call to action can be the tipping point for your customer's decision. But it's not just about telling them what to do. It's about making it easy for them to do it. This is where easy navigation and a seamless user experience come into play. Think about it, if your website is confusing or difficult to navigate, potential customers may abandon their purchase out of frustration. A smooth, intuitive user experience, on the other hand, can make the process of taking action feel almost effortless. Remember, the easier you make it for customers to take action, the more likely they are to do so. Scene script. Congratulations on your sale, but remember, the sales funnel doesn't end with a purchase. Let's dive into the final stage of our winning sales funnel journey, maintaining customer relationships. This is where the real magic happens. You see, securing a sale is one thing, but keeping that customer for the long haul, that's a whole other ballgame. It's about transforming those one-time buyers into loyal, repeat customers. So how do we do this? Well, it starts with understanding the importance of maintaining relationships with customers after they've made a purchase. It's about making your customers feel valued and appreciated, not just seen as another transaction. One of the most effective ways to do this is through email marketing. By keeping in touch with your customers, you can keep them informed about new products, special offers, and other updates. But remember, don't just bombard them with sales pitches. Provide value, share useful information, tips, or insights that they would find helpful. Another crucial aspect of maintaining customer relationships is customer service. Providing excellent customer service is not just about solving problems, it's about exceeding expectations. It's about making your customers feel that their concerns and queries are heard and attended to promptly and professionally. Lastly, loyalty programs. These are a great way to reward your customers for their continued patronage. It could be something as simple as a point system or as elaborate as a VIP membership. The idea is to give your customers a reason to keep coming back, to make them feel special. Think about it. Wouldn't you prefer to do business with a company that treats you well, values your patronage, and rewards your loyalty? Of course you would. And your customers are no different. Remember, your customers are the lifeblood of your business. Without them, there's no business. So take the time to nurture these relationships. It's not just about making a sale, it's about building a relationship. A winning sales funnel isn't just about making a sale, it's about building a relationship. Thanks for watching. In our next video, we will be looking at the art of storytelling in business. If you will like that, stay tuned to the channel.